Alright, I want to start off by saying I know nobody watches me stream. But if by some chance, 50 years from now, some random person's like, I'm gonna watch all this guy's stuff. The last stream, my internet went out on Thursday. It's been out ever since then. I'm on a temporary fix right now. My regular internet is supposed to come fix it tomorrow. I did play a little bit more after the stream went out, but I didn't do much. I did a lot more exploring. I did a few Merlin trials. I finished a moon. Like I solved the mystery of who was planting the demigod's moons. Not sure if I did that on stream or not. And I did one mission for, what's her name, Poppy, I think. And did one mission for her, but it wasn't really anything to that, so I didn't do much, didn't miss much. That's not on here, but there's a small portion of stuff I did on Hogwarts that's missing. But got another story. Before the internet went out, I think it was the same day or maybe the day before, I ordered me some actual butterbeer from the Flying Cauldron. Flying Cauldron butterbeer. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, might be the same one they sell at Universal. I'm not certain. So I went to Universal. I should have got one there, like an actual one, but I didn't. I'm looking it up real quick. I think I'm wrong. I don't think this is the... Okay, according to this, and this is an AI response, so it could be wrong. The Flying Cauldron does actually exist in the world of Harry Potter, but I don't know if it does. But either way, I got this Flying Cauldron butterbeer. If it's not the real thing, it's close. It could be sold in the world of Hogwarts. I ordered a case of 4. It was 20 bucks. I know that's expensive for a soda, but I mean, I can't get it anywhere else. I figured I would just try it. It comes, one of the bottles is shattered. So I have 3 of these. Amazon does not take returns on food and drink items, so I filed my claim with one of them being shattered. Thought they'd give me like half. They gave me all my money back, so I got 3 of them for free. So I end up paying what was probably too much, and then end up getting 3 for free. So I'm going to start this game up, and I'm going to try butterbeer, which I've never tried before. I guess it's probably just a butterscotch flavored soda, essentially. But I feel like maybe we should head to the 3 broomsticks. Or is that too corny? I don't have any missions over there. No need to really actually be over there. So we're just going to sit here right now. I wish it would actually let me sit. But we're going to stand right here. That guy looking at the camera. And I'm going to try Flying Cauldron butterbeer. This top doesn't want to come off. There we go. Hold it up to the camera. Flying Cauldron. Not sure how focused that thing is, but actually it doesn't focus that great up close. Anyway, you can make out it says Flying Cauldron. I'll show you the label. It's got Flying Cauldron on it. Butterscotch beer, non-alcoholic. Which, according to the game, it's sometimes slightly alcoholic. So I think it varies. Oh, that just smells like straight, like caramel and legit butter. Which is, I mean, that's pretty much what butterscotch is, but interesting. It tastes like you're drinking butter almost. Which I mean makes sense. Butter beer. It's an interesting flavor. I would not buy that. At least that brand again. I might try a different brand to see if they taste different, or if I ever go back to Universal, try the one they have there. But it's okay. Well, there we go. Got to do it while playing Hogwarts, and had my first ever butterbeer. All right, Professor Weasley's assignment. I just got to attend a class. Are there any missions that I did this. I think I was still on stream the other day. I zoomed in and looked around to see if there were any missions I was missing. I mean, there's obviously Merlin trials I can do. Maybe we'll start off by doing a couple Merlin trials. If I see any side quests over here to do. I don't really care too much about getting these power spots or hot spots or whatever they're called. Do not see any side quests available. And I mean, I'm moving kind of quickly, so I could have easily passed some. But I did all the Merlin trials down this way. So a good portion of them done. I do want to finish them all. That's one thing I do want to do. I'm probably not going to go to every treasure vault, every cave. I'm not going to do every animal spot. I do want to try to do all the Merlin trials. So I've done all the ones on this end of the map, looks like, which is, I wish I could like sort, like pull out a thing and sort just Merlin trials though. I've actually done quite a bit of Merlin trials over here. Everything from here back this way. Alright, so I'll probably do these three. Right here. The butterbeer leaves an odd aftertaste, I'll say that.
Goodness. Not a party to attend, but...
Time to teach someone a lesson!
We'll be leaving with.
This looks like it's probably
Could it be a Merlin trial?
A Merlin trial? Yes, they all look the same. Why are you shocked every time? Well, at least it's simple. This is just a lightning bugs from it.
Lumos.
What have you done? You dare slay one of my...
Tag over here. Some big giant spiders. I'm not concerned with that. That's none of my business.
Revelio.
Oh, last thing's way down there. Okay.
Lumos.
The easiest one with the butterflies up in. Okay. Not that it's hard.
Revelio. Lumos.
To do these, just sometimes it's hard to find the butterflies.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Oh, I feel like it could have been a better butterscotch flavor.
Revelio.
Might do something over there. Alright, but we're gonna do this one. Why does this map keep doing that? Could it be a Merlin child?
Who lived here, I wonder?
He says that all the time when I go to this stuff. Anything around here to find? Alright, that's gonna probably be something. That's with the Merlin trial, right? Yeah, this is one where I gotta get the little.
You can't keep your eyes off a pretty lass, you can't. Quit a flick of a frock and you fall to pieces.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There's trouble afoot.
Oh, this is probably one of those where I can train some
Revelio.
thing, which I have not learned yet. So hopefully.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Shut. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Defendo. Confringo. Places. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Not very carbonated. It's supposed to be super carbonated. No, because it is fizzing up at the bottom when so it's not going flat. I don't know. Not a huge fan there. That's another one. Flippy one.
Lumos.
Or what? I've forgotten how to change it. Oh, there we go.
Flipendo. Flipendo.
Besides the harpoon. Don't see the harp.
Revelio.
Infinity symbol with
Flipendo.
You've had too much fun. My thing. I've been carrying the sack.
of the mouth round here. Can't say mine. Stop right there!
Confringo.
All right, mate!
Bombarder. Aloha Mora.
So happy to be getting you, bro.
Revelio.
I feel bad leaving him out here. Might as well. Come here, moon calf.
Everything's all right now.
Store. Any other Merlin trials close? There's some over there. Yeah, there's so many of them, man. I'll probably just take one day and end up doing all of these eventually. For right now, we will go to next quest. Which once this is done should unlock more stuff because
Not sure why I should have to pay for
think I
fizzing
need-
whiz
probably need
bees
to
from a tunnel that anyone could have found.
Bill.
But oh well.
I think this is a transformation spell.
Beautiful.
Goodness.
Settle down. Settle down.
Settle down.
Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is
Learn all spells, but I haven't learned all
time
spells.
to ease off your studying.
Still need to learn Avacadabra. I don't know how you get that. Or Imperio. I'm going to look up these missions and see if there's anything I do have to do. Okay. Alright, you just get those through Sebastian, continuing to do the dark arts
You elves
stuff.
will be here before you know it.
I haven't been called Puffskein Dunking once since you brought me that venomous tentacular leaf. I think I am actually braver.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm not certain I needed all the extra assignments.
And I'm certain you would not have been as successful without them. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
You are dismissed.
If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring some...
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Oh, my controller battery's low.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Alohomora.
Open every door. I can go back and explore.
Revelio.
Open. The Sphinx is a beast. The Sphinx, a beast with human head and a lion's body, has been used by witches and wizards for centuries to guard valuables and secret hideaways due to its intelligent and affinity for puzzles and riddles. Oh, grab the page. I know you.
Levioso. Alohomora.
I kind of like that they keep some stuff locked.
Revelio.
History of Magic Windows. The set of stained glass windows features Merlin the Four Wizards of the Ages. Pretty cool. I know there's okay, there it is. I'm gonna solve one without not doing the thing to see where it was at.
Wingardium Leviosa.
No, not Leviosa. The light.
Lumos. Revelio.
That's one I should definitely claim a bit of dragon pox for.
Charlotte asked me to explain to the class the main use of plants. I said picking them. What?
Is Peeves around in Harry Potter? I'll look that up. 'Cause he's annoying, bro. I wish you could kill him. Because I don't remember it. He didn't appear in the Harry Potter films. He's a part of the books and is depicted as a mischievous and indestructible spirit of chaos. Apparently he's mentioned in all 7 books and they never mentioned him in the movies. Peeves was cast but had his scenes cut from the first film. That's crazy. I guess they probably thought he was just as annoying as I do, right?
Revelio. Depulso.
Depulso Puzzle Room 2. I'll give it a try. I guess the first one was the one where the girl tells you to go to get the jacket and the outfit or whatever. They kind of...
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance a relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Depulso.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her, you know. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to get up there or what. That did not hit me. It passed over my head. What the F? That's pretty close to what I'm supposed to be doing. That's not quite it. That's pretty close. So I do have to get the single one attached to this for sure. Solve it, but this is gonna get me up here. I hope this is the only thing you're supposed to find in here. It's not a passageway. Nope, there's trouble enough. What is the way out? There's probably 2 or 3 of them. So I can just leave, or I can go up that way. That's close to what I need to do. But I've got to figure out how to stop it. Why can I not move it? Well, there's nothing blocking it here.
Depulso.
I can do Depulso there, but not here. Accio. And I can do Accio. What? I don't understand why it's not working. It clearly should be working. This to stop it. what I'm supposed to do though, but that's super close. So I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do, but it might work if you can make the jump. Oh, it did work. There must be one where it's possible. Oh, I hate these. I got more to do. This chest. Which is not the one it's not where I'm trying to get to, there's another chest. I'm not worried about getting all these clothing up. Okay. And yeah, it definitely reset them, which is annoying.
Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso.
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Sometimes I wish someone...
Revelio.
I used to enjoy...
Revelio. Revelio.
No, Annabelle, it was a long time ago. I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Revelio.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking into Alfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea.
to me.
Hello there. Was there something you needed?
Hello. I was wondering if you would be interested in having your own shop and a house elf to help you with it. Penny's the name. Penny's mistress is selling this shop. And Penny is most eager to start working with the new owner. It might surprise you to know that Penny can sell practically anything.
Oh, it would be wonderful to have a place to sell things and someone to help me.
You'll be able to give Penny almost anything that you want to sell. It will be no work at all for you once the shop is up and running. If you want the shop and Penny hopes that you do, you should talk to Penny's mistress as soon as you can. Her name is Cassandra Mason.
Why is your mistress selling the shop? And you?
Penny cannot be certain, as Mistress Mason so rarely confides in her. However, she repeatedly mentions how tired she has become of trying to let the shop. She has had rotten bad luck with the last few tenants.
Are you all right? Are you holding your breath?
Penny's fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind herself to stop talking.
How is it you're so good at selling? Seems unusual for a house elf.
Oh, before he died, Penny's previous owner, Master Mason, trusted her to do all sorts of things to help him with his shop. Penny supposes it is a bit unusual for a house elf to possess such skill, but Master Mason commanded it, and Penny was happy to oblige. Master Mason was a wonderful master.
Why are the premises in such disarray?
Oh, the previous tenants were not able to manage very well. They seem to have given up rather quickly. Penny is perfectly capable of helping clean and repair, so the shop will be ready for business in no time.
What kind of things would I be able to sell in the shop?
All kinds. Anything from essence of Disney to mooncalf fur. If a buyer exists for something, then Penny can sell it and get the best price. Just ask Mistress Mason.
All right. I shall go and find Madam Mason.
Oh, this is splendid news indeed. You won't be sorry. You can find Mistress Mason at her home on the north edge of the village. Penny does hope she gets to work with you.
It's not like her to forget.
Hello, Madam Mason. I understand you have a shop to sell.
Why, yes. Yes, I do. Are you interested?
Yes, I am. I've always wanted to own a shop.
How marvellous. I think you will find my terms quite generous. But, and do please forgive me for asking, don't you think you might be a tad young to own a shop?
I have a knack for this sort of thing, if I do say so myself. If I can meet your terms, I hope that you'll sell to me.
Well, I reckon you have the confidence needed for such a venture. And of course you'll have Penny to help you. That elf could sell tea to a troll. I assume she told you she comes with the place.
She did indeed.
I like you. Tell you what, I shall sell you the space for an exceedingly fair price. I think you might just be shrewd enough to make a go of it.
An exceedingly fair price for a shop and an elf. What's the catch?
Huh? You are wise to be wary in business dealings. No catch, really. I simply ask that you allow me to do you the favour of buying the shop back. At a discount, of course, should your efforts fail. The last thing we need here in Hogsmeade is for one bad apple to spoil the barrel, if you get my meaning.
Ha! Your faith in me is overwhelming. You're sorely mistaken if you think I'm going to fail.
There's that confidence again. And, of course, I wish you every success. Do we have a deal?
It looks to be rather a mess. Why haven't other tenants been able to make a go of it there?
As you've no doubt considered, running a shop is not as simple as those less savvy might think. The new owner, however, will have something that previous tenants did not. The benefit of Penny's particular prowess. Her assistance will make all the difference, I should think, in both getting the shop ready for business and ensuring its success.
The shop seems to be in an ideal location. Why has no one purchased it yet?
It is indeed. But I've just decided to sell. I've grown weary of being a landlady. My late husband was the one with a passion for shopkeeping and business in general. You'd be wise to take advantage of this opportunity before the offers start rolling in.
What precisely do you mean, should my efforts fail?
Honestly, I only mean that if for some reason you're unable to keep the shop going, I could help you cut your losses. That's all. But, as you've implied, the odds of that happening are remote.
It does sound intriguing, but I need to consider my finances first. I'll come and find you if I'm interested.
Very well, but I won't be able to keep the shop available for too long. If you do want the shop, I'd advise you to return to me as soon as possible. Hello again. You know,
Hello, Homora.
the shop won't be available. I do hope we're able to do business together.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Revelio.
Madam Mason, about the shop.
Yes?
I've decided I'd like to go ahead and purchase the shop.
I have to say I'm impressed. You are a remarkably resourceful student.
I am indeed.
And brave. You won't be sorry. Give me the money, and I shall get the paperwork filed immediately.
Wait a minute. Brave? Perhaps this isn't a good idea.
Oh, I only meant that it takes metal to run one's own shop. You seem to have it in spades.
Ah, of course. And you're right. Shall I head directly to the shop then?
Please do. Oh, one more thing. Since my husband died, I've not been able to bring myself to retrieve some of his personal items. They're in a chest at the back of the shop. Penny has the key. As you get organised, I would be terribly grateful if you could help an old widow and gather his things for me before you open for business. I wish you the very best of luck in your endeavours. Penny will meet you there.
Well, I've done it, Penny. The shop is mine.
Oh, Penny is so pleased. Penny was hoping you would be the one to purchase it.
I'm glad you're here to help me.
Goodness, what a kind thing to say. Penny will do all that she can to make this a success. There is much to do. The last tenant left in a bit of a rush, so we'll need to clean up and do some repairs.
Well then, let's get to it.
Penny is ready. Between the two of us, we should have this place up and running in no time.
Reparo.
Oh, Penny can already see the potential. Mistress Mason wanted Penny to be sure and give you this key. It opens a chest in the back room of this shop.
Oh yes, she mentioned it to me. It contains some of her late husband's belongings.
Penny wonders if you should open the chest.
Are you holding your breath again?
Penny must get back to work now.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. That's odd. Why would someone store one hat in here? That's not very hospitable. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, goody! Someone to play with. You seem to have your wits about you. What fun this will be. For me,
Revelio.
at least.
Lumos. Revelio. That's new. Onwards, I suppose. What in the... Who's there? Revelio. 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 Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Seems as if I should hang something there. Wingardium Leviosa. These lanterns must belong somewhere.
How enlightening! You might survive a bit.
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, you've come so far, so quickly. Well done. You might be just the playmate I've been looking for. I do hope you enjoy my playground. I encourage you to tell everyone about it. If you make it out, that is. Please try. If you get to the end, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. I do want your shop to succeed, after all. What's the saying? Two sides to every story. Unfortunately for you, both sides here are to my story. And you'll have to complete both to get to the end. I simply adore this blooming place. Don't you? You know, foliage, like most living things, won't survive for long in the darkness.
I wonder if I need to place lanterns to open these doors. Confringo! Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
What's this? A game within a game? Ooh, knight to H3. Nighty-night!
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. That wasn't too difficult.
Oh, goodness! I do hope you're having as much fun as me. I think I'll keep you around a bit longer.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh, I'm afraid of the dark.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Does it worry you that I can see you, but you can't see me? It should. I'd offer you a seat, but I'm rearranging the furniture. Plus, don't want you getting too comfortable for what's in store.
Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Ah, a worthy playmate. Well done, me.
Protego. Stupefy. 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 Confringo. Defendo. Bombardo. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Ready? Time to raise the stakes.
Bombard them.
Where shall I put this? Where shall I put this?
Protego. Confringo.
Now that gets your attention. Well, this has been fun. Much to do, much to do. See you in a bit. You've chosen the scholarly route. You'll need more than you've learned from books to best me.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, deja vu.
Lumos. Oh.
Running in circles, are we? Perhaps you should retrace your steps.
What was that? Lumos. Lumos.
Oh, how nice of him to pop in.
Lumos.
Home sweet.
Wingardium Leviosa.
It's always good to have a different perspective on things.
Revelio. Flipendo. Flipendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Defendo. Bombarda. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo.
Wingardium Leviosa.
So much fun to be had. My head is spinning.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Lumos. Perhaps I should pull the lantern into this room to cause the room to rotate again.
Wingardium Leviosa.
All books and no cleric make one quite dull indeed. Well done. I'll give you a moment to collect yourself, if you can. Ta-ta for now.
Revelio.
Aha! Finally! You, my inordinately clever friend, appear to have traversed this seemingly never-ending dungeon relatively unscathed. And now I suppose you'll want to go. Everyone leaves me, usually in a straitjacket, never to return. I'm starting to take it personally. I'm tired of having no one to play with. Ooh. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If you can match wits with me now and agree to give me unfettered access to the shop for, say, 1 day a month to have a little fun, I'll sign a contract. Pursuant to which, let me see, I will blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, leave you and your customers alone at all other times, etc., etc. You get your shop, I get my chaos. Sound acceptable? Excellent! Let the games begin! That's just cat, but cat. I mean, you can't.
Defender! Confringo! Potato! Glacier! Bombarda! Someone deserving of the playground I so meticulously crafted. Such a treat to have fun again in my little dungeon. I must say, I enjoy a good challenge.
Ah, a kindred, dare I say, spirit.
So, about the contract?
I am a poltergeist of my word.
Just to be clear, what does this agreement entail, specifically?
Pay attention. You guarantee that I can have my fun at least 1 day each month without fuss. I let you work the rest of the time, mostly in peace.
Why would you enter into such an agreement?
Much as I love banging about the place, it's no comparison to seeing customers' faces when I bonk them on the heads with a chocolate frog. One doesn't really understand the value of an audience until one is without it.
Very well. I shall agree to your contract with one small addendum.
Hooray! No more of this unsatisfying banging about all day in a pitiful void. Wait, did you say one small addendum?
I did. In order that I have a successful shop with lots of customers, would you agree to causing chaos only after 9 o'clock in the evening?
Would you agree to at least 2 days a month instead of 1?
I would.
Pleasure doing business with you. You've worn me out. Well done. I had a feeling about you. I have to admit, Cassandra did a wonderful job finding the perfect playmate.
Hello, Penny.
Penny is so glad you're back.
You knew exactly where I was going when I entered that chest.
Penny was beginning to think yet another shopkeeper was going to end up in St. Mungo's.
Another shopkeeper? St. Mungo's? I think you should explain, Penny. Penny, please stop holding your breath. Tell me what's going on.
Oh, please forgive Penny. Penny is forbidden from telling you anything.
But how can you be forbidden from telling me what's going on? I purchased this shop.
Penny is confused. Penny thought that if you came back, you would own the shop.
You should have told me the truth and punished yourself as necessary. I need to go and find Officer Singer.
Penny is so sorry. Penny wanted to tell you everything. Truly. Surely Officer Singer will know what to do. Penny will wait right here.
Officer Singer, I have some information you might be interested in.
Ah, good to see you again. What can I do for you?
Cassandra Mason sold me her shop and then tried to drive me mad in a haunted dungeon.
Cassandra Mason sold you her shop?
I am perfectly capable of owning a shop. But more importantly, did you not hear the bit about the dungeon?
No, I heard that bit too.
And, according to the house elf that came with the shop, she has done this sort of thing before. Repeatedly.
I wondered what was going on. She seems to have had a great deal of trouble keeping a tenant in that shop. In any event, these are serious accusations indeed. Perhaps a little visit with Cassandra is in order to clear this all up. Shall we?
Oh, hello, Ruth. I see you've met my new tenant.
Cassandra, it's my understanding that you sold your shop and your elf to this student. Now, they've been telling me some very interesting stories about your business practices. Perhaps you should come with me.
Stop her!
Confringo!
Confringo! Bombarda! Glacius!
I should have known better than to do business with a wireless student.
Confringo! Defender! Stupid one! Glacius! Defender! Confringo!
What on earth are they teaching you at that school these days?
Potato! Stupid one! Glacius! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Glacius! Confringo!
I'm disappointed in you, Cassandra. Incarcerate! You don't know what you're doing! Don't I? I always wondered why you couldn't seem to keep a tenant in that shop of yours. I must admit, the notion of a haunted dungeon never crossed my mind. Thanks for this. You can head back to the shop. Check on that house elf of yours. She's probably terrified.
Scrawny little traitor herself! I should have known it was...
Silencio. Oh, and not to worry. Cassandra will immediately file the paperwork needed to grant you ownership of both the shop and the elf. On her way to Azkaban.
Thank you, Officer Singer.
Best of luck to you as the newest shop owner in Hogsmeade.
Penny, I have what I hope will be good news. Officer Singer confirmed that ownership of the shop has now transferred to me.
Oh, well, that is good news. Penny is so relieved. Penny had the most difficult time keeping the truth from you. Penny promises to work as hard as she can for such a kind new owner.
Penny, I found an item of clothing in the dungeon that I'd like to give you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Penny never thought she would be given clothing and become a free elf.
It's my pleasure. You deserve it.
Of course, Penny will be staying on and managing the shop for you.
Penny, you're free. You can do anything you've ever wanted to.
But all Penny has ever wanted to do is run a shop with a friend and sell to the villagers in Hogsmeade.
If that's what you want to do, Penny, then nothing would make me happier. I'm genuinely glad you'll be staying on.
Penny is too. All that's left is for you to choose a sign for your new shop, and Penny will take care of the rest.
I choose stitches and drafts.
Excellent choice. Have a look outside.
Thank you. I shall work on collecting items for the shop's inventory. Oh, and Penny, we'll be closing the shop by 9 o'clock every night.
Oh, Penny will fetch a good price for what you'd like to sell. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
About when I was younger.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy. We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safe. Good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
At least until we've done what we came to do.
Bombarda! Revelio!
How charming. They keep in touch with each other. There she is again.
She's breathtaking. Fantastic.
Revelio!
good her eyesight is?
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been
Revelio.
starved to pick off a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
What was that? Well, there's no coming back now. Watch out! It's urgent. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I've normally tried, but we're well past that. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every
Reparo.
bridge here broken?
Reparo.
If we just we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
That's rather generous, isn't it? She did try to kill us the entire time.
Only until she saw her egg, at which point I thought she rather warmed to us. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
I was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath. I'm ready whenever you are.
Revelio. Revelio. I can't believe any of what just happened.
Still taking it all in?
No. I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horndown Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Why, hello again! Come and listen. I've acquired what muggles call a lute.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Revelio. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Merlin trial when I see one.
Confringo! Glacius! Defender!
Revelio. Defender. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Not so tricky. Revelio.
I won't rest until you're dead. I've never seen a sword like it.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned?
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Confringo!
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insects.
Confringo! Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Opening all of these is tempting.
Accio! We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though. Now This is the sort of great
Revelio.
to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even after a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus? Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Revelio!
Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
If this
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
through.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Accio.
I need to find a safe way across.
Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Therefore, bone piles must be what we need. Whoa.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Accio! We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we go any further, I just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Imperial.
Confringo! Defender!
Revelio.
Confringo!
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Confringo!
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Another barricade. Considering how well you that should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Accio. Imperial. Confringo. Defender. Bombard. Confringo. would never end. Revelio. Confringo.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Accio. Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea, but we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Revelio.
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Protego! How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperial on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
Hello, Homura.
Bombarda! Things like Ominous. Did it only upset her?
Glacius!
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlets. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
What an unfortunate disappointment!
Bombarda!
Confringo! No!
Confringo!
Nothing fight you were born. Stay back! Keep out of the way!
There's nowhere to go.
Confringo!
Protect! Stupid! Reach!
Defender!
To the right!
Stupefy! Glacius! Confringo!
You can best the likes of me. Wish you'd take them. What are you doing? What is it?
Mine!
Boy! What have you done?
saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
How can you say that? You just used the Imperious curse on Ominous.
I did, but with his consent, Sebastian. It may seem an irrelevant difference, but it is a difference.
I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organising her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewellery, cards, old photographs. She got to her favourite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
If your gran's all right and they didn't get the egg, then perhaps we're fine.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.